the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that
when the game first, I thought it was when the game first came out.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Testing the right side here.
Oh my God, this back is just shitting on me. I cannot stop it.
First and goal now.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first...
My 5-star. If I can just keep this bitch at a fucking 1-score game and going into half, I'm okay. Because I get ball back.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just
but we can't have them fucking be up by 2 going into halftime.
Distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the line.
No, I should get ball at half.
Turn starts from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. First down here for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the offense.
Well, I didn't put it until 6:30 this morning. I didn't put it until 6 o'clock this morning, so man.
Chris, I don't know if it's the height of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball.
Great blocking, 9. I appreciate it.
Or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But it's
what the fuck?
An opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
I like the call here. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a miss.
Oh my God, my right tackle sucks.
And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. Looking for some space. It's Webb. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
I'm being fucking rolled by their offensive line right now.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Now trapped behind the line. It'll be a short loss.
He just absolutely truck sticked
this
me.
Defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. They try a downfield shot. That's now it's 3rd down.
As the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
That's a fly to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. The kick is blocked. Somebody got a hand.
Yes, sir. I blocked the kick.
Got it. It's still a live ball.
Oh yeah, I forgot you're behind. I always go as the interior guy now.
3 minutes of the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt.
Oh my God. Don't worry, it didn't end well.
Big throw caught on the left side. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Offense now operating in the red zone. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. He's running out of time here. And he throws it away. A smart choice that time. But it will bring up third down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Looking for 6.
Oh.
Intercepted in the end zone.
That's fine.
That's a short return.
We're okay. We're okay. That was a bad throw on my part.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
Yeah, I didn't see the guy sitting in the blue end zone.
So the offense calls a timeout for the first of the half. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's going to pull it down and run. Quarterback gets down.
Do I got to put a fucking spy on Miller?
Timeout call by the offense after the play.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here.
He knows.
Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And it's at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
I'll put an interior guy on a spy.
Here's that defense shifting again. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Going for a big play downfield.
Good breakup. That's huge.
Good effort. Now it's third down.
I don't know if people understand how hard it is to defend against the deep ball and man coverage like that. But this defensive back did it perfectly. Turns his head back just in time to find the ball to ensure it.
What?
Right through the tackle.
The fullback?
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead.
Outran the whole team?
It was a foot race and he won it.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great...
Outran the whole defense. That was wild.
So the offense gets momentum.
Okay, got 3 timeouts.
Now the
Yeah, probably.
19.
19. Great block. I appreciate that. You're doing God's work out here, buddy. All right, we got to get back. We got to get back real quick. I don't want to do it, but by any means necessary, Dylan. By any means necessary.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Escapes the pocket. Finding some room at the 25. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
That's another positive game here for this offense. And this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm.
Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me, it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the second sack. They're getting after.
That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What did he...
That's unfortunate.
Field to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. Looking to throw it on first down. The pocket breaking down. And he's hit right as he throws it.
Man, we can't run shit. They're all over my ass.
You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And this pass is caught. They make the stop for a solid gain that time. Offense will set up on 1st and 10.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. Receiver makes the grab. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Looking to scramble. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. First down and 10 now. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Finding space at the 20. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the return from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Michigan on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking for a gap. It's Webb.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. You come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quarterback looking to scramble.
How?
That's a good run.
Whatever this house sells.
Keep this drive going. The Wolverines keep the football on the move.
So just waiting on that moment.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. 1st and 10 play coming up. They'll set up for the point after. PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21.
Okay, we're cutting the lead, Dylan.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Before halftime, I threw a pick on a fucking trick play.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? The returner is brought down. Gets a starter in the next drive. Offense is back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So behind the 6, 2nd and long from their 14. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looking for a deep completion.
Huge stop! We're getting it back again! Where's the, oh God, the comeback?
The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. And the ball is away from inside the 10. He'll field it close to the 50. Trying to get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Fresh set of downs for the They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that's incomplete, even on a 1st down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Gets made on the out route. In the clear at the 25. An explosive play. They finally get him down, but the offense very near to the red zone.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. No huddle here for the offense. Looking to throw yet again. Trying to extend the play. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice 1st down.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. Team on the field now is
Okay, Michigan, you better watch out.
Returner looking to create better field position. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. They bring him down after a short gain there. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the
Stop them on 4th and 1. Dylan, this comeback is absurd.
And the Wolverines will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. Offense looking to they got points in their last drive. They have somehow battled all the way back into this game. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. The sure hands, it's Bell. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. It's a quarterback keeper. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with it.
He's taken down behind the line. He's going to lose a yard or two.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead. And
Oh, that was a fucking terrible pick.
Tonight. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And he steps out of bounds after the great.
They're playing smart football. That was a bad throw.
Michigan offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper.
Not exactly the outcome.
Oh, I did. Just wait.
Here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Cannot escape, and down he goes.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field. And that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down.
Good breakup, too.
It's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to
That's fine. That's fine. That's okay right there.
Field goal here on 4th down.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Gotta score quick, though.
And the offense trots back onto the field here. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust.
Too bad I don't have a running back that can throw that far.
On 1st down, but missed it. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Look at this. He'll go deep again. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk.
That's why you always throw it up if they're in front of them.
1st down, looking to throw the football. And it's caught. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. Offense now in the all-important red zone. Looking to chuck it again.
Oh, I had Bowers open.
This is the ball. It's incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football.
Safety just breaks too fucking fast.
Change what they're doing on offense.
Oh, but he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown.
Yeah, but I'm always afraid if I get fucking pressured. I have to check the pressure first.
Looking to the end zone.
Jackson Bowers, though, is open.
Enormous touchdown. They're still behind, but it's a one-possession game. National championship on the line.
Yeah, the offense did their job to make this thing interesting. Now their opponent. What will their opponent do? Are they going to try to kill clock? Are they going to just try to run the football? Are they going to get aggressive and throw and try to score themselves? Still, a lot can happen here in these closing minutes.
Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Wolverines offense is back up. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal.
Good tackle.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, this is definitely not the time to get cute as an offense and as a play caller. This defense is thirsty for any kind of big play at all to try to create a turnover. So just keep it on the ground and play smart.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a 1st down to the 42. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They're going to run it. Spinning out of the tackle. Fights off a defender. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. And now a timeout.
I don't know how I lost that tackle battle, but that was kind of absurd.
As much clock as possible for their offense. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision?
Huge!
But the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And they'll kick it away here. And the return ends with the man stepping out of bounds.
I don't even know what to run, dude. I'm fucking nervous.
Offense, the field,
Old Faithful.
Start a drive here. This one was a blowout at halftime. The offense has clawed back in it, and now a chance to get even closer. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play from this offense through the air. Here comes a first down pass attempt.
Oh, that was risky. Dude, they're fucking running routes for me, though. This shit's scary.
Some players just have a real knack for timing.
I know. I'm fucking locked right now. Apparently they're as fast as my 90-speed quarterback.
The clock is still running up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's across the 25. Heads out of bounds at the first down.
I'm scared. I am scared.
Using the receiver here in motion with a weapon like this. Just the football, simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
It's second down and goal now for this offense. They go with a direct snap.
We're in. We're in.
Big time pressure and then delivering. That's what this running back just did.
What a comeback.
Point lead. And if you're smart, you just kick the extra point. That forces your opponent to have to go down and score a touchdown to win the game.
And the kickoff will be a return. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Warner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now.
They run a QB. Oh, I love to see it, Dylan. Oh, I love to see it. I love to see it. I love to see that.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down.
No.
That would have sealed the victory. Does bring up third down.
Chris, this is it. Last shot here. Let's see if anybody can come up with a miracle play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Trying to create outside the pocket.
Oh, yeah. QB run it.
Some space around the 30. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch.
35, Dylan, 35-7 comeback W.
Overcome them, and how fitting a close game in a national championship. They come through.
That was a hell of a game.
As you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
What a choke job by Michigan. Hello, good sir. Like dog shit. Got that steroid shot though, so I'm kind of juiced up right now.
That's what I like to hear. Juice up. Yeah, so, you know, I could.
Here you go.
They have a link too.
All right, bet.
So that means I need to go to both places.
Yeah, you can.
It's a bad idea, though.
Yeah, it's probably a bad idea, but it's up to you, bud. It's your money.
You know, you are home.
I made my money back.
Sure you did. Did you look up what my cost?
It's 35.
Oh, okay. So I need to hit you with a new table, starring car here. Bring my money back. I'm not going to open it until I go get you some laundry.
I got you. Bet you're gonna get cooked. I just feel like it. That's probably like the 100. That's probably like the 100th one I bought that was actually an auto that was worth the shit.
I need you to have positivity for your boy. That's what I need.
Ah, you got it, coach. All right, I'll talk to you later.
I'll let you know.
Dylan, I can't believe we did it. What a absolute comeback victory. Absolutely just stunned the Wolverines. Absolutely stunned them. Ready to advance. Eric Lanier sealing the deal. Jordan Underwood with 2 sacks. Yes, sir. Give me the player of the weeks. Jackson Bowers, American Offensive Player of the Week. I got FaceTime, Nick. That bitch ain't gonna pick up. Dude, my defense pitched a fucking game at the end of the game. When Nick calls me back, I'm just gonna show him the beginning of the game. Damn. Pear replied, Domino's is hiring. Call me N-word. Peaks is a 3rd round draft pick? What the fuck? I'll persuade him to stay. Fuck it. At least my kids get to go out as national champs, you know? It's wild, Dylan. So you know how you get Peaks in year, like, 1 and he's only a fucking freshman or sophomore? I still have him, and he's coming back for his redshirt senior year. Scooter graduated, finally. See who Nick has leaving. Yellow.
Hey,
Hey.
what you doing?
Just sitting here with Miller and Harper right now.
Fun.
Yeah.
How you feeling?
I still have a cough. I'm kind of like iffy,
Yeah.
but it is what it is.
Well, that's good. I gotta get some gas and go to the county board. Hopefully I'll be there by 4:30.
Yeah.
Because that's when they close. But I really need them to let me in on my computer.
There's speed out there.
Oh, I am. Well, I wouldn't have taken this long, but I couldn't get through Pierce Patton over there by the bridge. Because something happened. Sit there and wait forever.
Yeah.
So what did your classes do today?
They were throughout the school, it seemed like. Like, they just moved them around to different classrooms.
Well, tomorrow you won't even have classes.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna go to work, just not a waste of day.
Yeah.
But, like, Miss Watley was like, you never take off work being sick. I said, not really, no, I never really miss.
Yeah.
I said, if I miss, it's because I feel like absolute, just terrible.
Yeah. Glad you're feeling better now.
Yeah, I feel a lot better now.
Probably all that you've been doing and then you're not getting enough sleep. Because someone likes to stay up all hours of the night.
Well, I mean, I just think it's just the, like, pollen and shit got to me. I wouldn't have survived. Not after how I couldn't sleep last night. Oh my god, I felt fucking miserable.
Well, I didn't sleep after 2 a.m.
I know.
It was terrible. But I had ACAP. Well, I didn't have to do anything for ACAP testing today, but today they were all doing ACAP.
Yeah,
And
thank.
I have it the rest of the week.
Yeah.
So. Did the trash get picked up?
Yes, it did. I moved it back to the.
Okay, good. I was not gonna push it through the wet grass today.
Oh, I know you weren't.
So my next best option was just to push it to the mailbox. Because the last time I got it out from the grass by the ditch, it took forever.
Yeah.
It was a struggle. And I knew it was heavy, so I just pushed it to the mailbox. So I'm glad they still got it anyways.
I figured they would.
I figured, but you never know, because it was out of its original place.
Yeah.
I was not going to worry myself pushing it through the grass to the ditch. I mean, at least it got picked up, though.
Yeah.
Because I was like, oh god, I'm going to have to take it because you weren't going to work, so I just pushed it down. And I got Mom to cook me some chicken tenders before I got to her house.
Yeah, I haven't been that hungry all day today.
Well, I had no lunch. They provided us with Panera Bread breakfast before ACAP testing.
That's nice.
It was bagels, like all sorts of bagels, and like cream cheese and honey almond cream cheese, and I just had a regular bagel with regular cream cheese on it. But yeah, the 22nd is that baby shower at 3:30 at the board.
Okay.
You have the email, but I know you can't get your email after school,
I got you. No, I can't.
or like when you're not at school.
I may be able to if your stuff starts working at home.
I don't know, because you have to have like the Authenticator app and all that.
Well, if yours is connected and can get in, I may be able to.
What's connected? It's going to get connected to my email.
I know, but then I can just connect it to mine. I should be able to at least.
I don't know. I gotta get mine fixed today because all my documentation is due tonight.
Oh.
Well, I've already completed the middle schools. I just gotta do Walker's documentation
I got you.
from last month. But I had no lunch today because I forgot to get the quesadillas.
Yeah, I saw them in there this morning.
Because I was running so late. take care of the puppies and get them inside.
Well, you didn't have to take care of me. Fuck, I was alright.
Well, that's what I'm supposed to do.
I was okay. You could have just went to work. I've been okay.
I did go to work. And you got the chair, right?
That shit's heavy as a motherfucker, dude.
I mean, it was a $400 chair. And Kim texted me and was like, it's been delivered.
I know. I was literally outside the fucking dogs. And I was like, what the fuck is that noise?
At least they put it on the porch, though.
Yeah, it was heavy as dicks.
Well, remember when the beanbag got delivered?
No, that shit's heavier. That shit's heavier.
Okay, well, I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying when they delivered the beanbag, they just left it in the middle of the driveway.
Oh, yeah.
At least they didn't leave that chair in the middle of the driveway.
That is true.
Oh, Granny probably would have been mad if they did that. Out in the rain,
Oh, yeah.
she would have had it come apart. Especially with how much she spent on that chair.
If I just knock this fucking cough, I'd be aight.
Yeah.
That's what kept me up all night, dude.
Yeah, I heard you cough.
I was fucking dying, it felt like.
Yeah. I swear, truck, if you don't pull all the way through so I can get it behind you, we'll have a problem. Okay. Good job, buddy. Now, where's my wallet? I did this. I got a furry. So they don't shut down before I get my thing fixed.
Yeah.
Ugh. But I think I should have time, because I'm really not that far away. Let me enter your loyalty number. Because I always do when I'm here.
Give me enough for a free beer.
Or a free Coke.
Yeah.
Every time I come here, I get your phone number.
Whew.
Did Raleigh care that you were missing practice?
No, she's known I felt bad since Saturday.
Yeah, I know. I've had to listen to it too.
I know.
So I feel her. It's cold outside today.
Yeah, it's gotten chilly.
I don't know what happened.
It's called it stormed last night. They decided to cool down. Really?
What?
Talking to Dylan. Hey, Gigi's calling me back. Can I talk to you later?
Okay.
I love you.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
I just wanted to hang up. Nick, you missed the greatest comeback I've ever had. It was disgusting. I threw 3 picks in the first half and came back and won it. I legit at halftime I was down 35-7. Then held them to 3 points in the second half. I only have 9. How many hours do you have, Nick? I have 1150. And nobody wants to come to me in the portal. Should I download it? There ain't shit, Nick. There ain't shit in the fucking portal for us. Mine... Oh, Nick, Peaks is coming back for me for his 6th year of football, I feel like. No, he graduated for you. I need to recruit a tight end, but I have faith that I'm going to sign this athlete that's 6'3", 280, and has 83 speed. Yeah, Nick, as Dylan, I was getting cooked in the first half of that game. I had no hope. All my tackles are coming back. I didn't lose anybody that was a starter. But Nick, I was about to be so sad if I lost, dude. You don't even understand. Especially in that fashion. I was like, oh my god. Yeah, you tried to hoe me last night, you bitch. You bitch. You bitch. And then I took it to the crib. Hold up. Let's not talk about what about the other 14 points I scored. He's putting belt ass. Nick couldn't handle it. He couldn't handle the BTA, Dylan. He had to quit. The fact, though, Nick, we haven't had anybody get drafted yet. For me, I've persuaded my Peaks to come back, even though he's supposed to be a third-round draft pick. But once you come back, if you just came off a natty, I used all mine, Nick. I'm just waiting. I already readied up, so. All right. Nick is not reloading in the portal right now. I think. Speaking of tight ends, I need to find me another tight end. Yeah, it was his senior year. He had to come in for his natty and then dip. Let's go ahead and get this middle linebacker just to go after him. Maybe go for more prospect. We've loaded up just about every position. I'm 31 deep now. Got my center, got my corner. Yeah, I don't know why it gets harder to get guys as you get better. Hard so. I can schedule 2 visits. I don't think I robbed you on that one. Okay, running back room. I need. Okay, I got 2 running backs. I have redshirted. My receiver room is not that good. Right end room's okay. Left end room's okay. D tackles, scary hours, big time. But I have a 5-star D tackle coming in to the program. Middle linebackers, I need 1 more. My corner room is scary. Okay, I'm good. Hey,
Hey,
what you up to?
I'm about to be at the county board.
Oh, you got there
I'm
before.
praying that they're still here.
They have a board meeting tonight.
Well, that don't mean IT is going to be here.
That's true.
But yeah, they do have a board meeting tonight because they're supposed to approve that coach that they want to hire for county high.
For County High, Chris Bell, yeah.
Yeah. But I'm just hoping that the IT people are still here because they said 4:30, so we will see.
Yeah.
Because I need my computer fixed. Perfect. And I just made it.
Okay, good.
I'll call you back in just a minute.
All right, love you.
Love you.
Bye. Dude, what level are you, Nick? Okay, I'm at 22. Let's see if I can get these guys. I've got some 4-stars on visits this week. It could be a huge recruiting week for me. Okay, got. Oh no. You mean the one me and you are both going after? Stanford? It's Jalen 6'4", 206 with 97 speed. Throw some hard sells in and pray that they'll come. Okay, it's all my hours I can put in. I think so. Oh, I'm spending all my hours. Four-star cornerback. I signed 25. Top 25 class. Position changes. 82. Alright, quarterback room. Running back room. I have a decent bid. I need to focus on signing running backs next year. Yeah, he graduated. Ooh. Damn, Dylan, my 5-star freshman D tackle's a 78 overall. Ooh. I'm ready to see these upgrades that we get, Nick. Yeah, mine should be really good this year. My quarterback's a 90 overall right now. Training results. Ooh, we're at 87 overall. My interior offensive line is so fucking good. I didn't even check the abilities, fuck. Ooh, my interior second level inside shield ground and pound. Oh my god, we're fucking got some dogs. What's your injury? What's your injury? Fractured shoulder blade? You're out for 8 more weeks? One of my fucking D linemen. I forgot I signed a 6'5" absolute demon last year. Yeah, me too. Alright, time for me to change conferences. Nick. Dylan, I'm going to the ACC. Should I go to ACC? Okay, I'll go to the Big Ten is what I was thinking because Maryland's in it. Well, Nick, you're going to the ACC. Nah, I put you in the ACC already. Damn. Alright, let's encourage some transfers. I'm at 97 out of 85. halfbacks. I need to keep the halfback room. I don't need a fullback. I'm gonna get rid of this fullback because I have and okay. Receiver room needs some fucking work. Tight end's gotta stay. Left guard. Richard Senior, you're never gonna play. Right guard, Richard Senior's the best. This redshirt sophomore is never gonna touch the field. You're never gonna play. I need to keep all these D tackles. Okay, they cut 3 more. Hold up. One more cut. Good enough. Alright, 85 at 85. Ready to advance. Let's see what our schedules look like. Okay, oh god, Jesus, fuck me. What is this bullshit? FCS, UCF, App State, Marshall, Auburn, LSU. How come I only played 2 conference games? I'm only paying Purdue and USC. Nick, you have Western Kentucky, Penn State, FCS, Duke, Clemson, Virginia, Notre Dame, Iowa, Wake Forest, Stanford, Virginia Tech, Cal. I didn't sign up for... I thought it'd be harder. What? Yeah, I'm about to monitor in a second. Alright, red shirts. Red shirt. Can't red shirt a back at all. Throwing my red shirts right now. Kicker, good there. Depth chart, I think I... Yeah, I already did. It should be on your thing. Hello.
Hey,
Hello.
now my computer says
Good.
on my email. There's still 2 people left at the IT department.
Oh, good.
I told them I lost my school phone.
Oh, God.
And they're like, well, I didn't tell the school today
Yeah.
because she works there too. Well, AT&T sells it to us for 99 cents.
Oh, Jesus.
I said, well, I'll find it before May 23rd, don't worry.
Yeah.
I haven't been on it since November.
Oh, God.
Was the last pin location.
Jesus, Caitlin.
Yeah. Well, they sell it to us for 99 cents. Alright, well, I'd rather pay 99 cents than lose this computer because I'm sure the computer's cost more.
Yeah, for real.
I say, don't worry, I'll find it before May 23rd.
Yeah.
Don't have that thing because I don't ever use it.
Oh, I know. You never use it.
Use my personal phone.
Yeah, I know.
Which is bad, but I guess this is our work phones.
No.
And they're like, well, you're about to get a new computer too.
Nice, nice.
I'm like, oh, okay. I can't wait to get home.
Yeah.
Did you get the mail?
No.
Okay, I'll get it.
Miller, you're fine, buddy. You're okay.
Is Harper in there with y'all?
Harper's sleeping.
We'll tell him to sleep.
He ain't gonna listen.
I know there's something from the WA in the mailbox for you.
Oh, I already got... Okay, yes, I did open the mail. That was already in there. But when I opened it earlier, there's nothing else.
There should have been like 3 things in the mailbox today.
I got you. Yes, I think there's 2 or 3 things in there when I opened earlier. But I was also like 11 o'clock.
Or you literally said there was nothing in the mail.
Yeah, that was it. That's the only thing I checked in there.
Are you looking for me?
Not when I checked earlier.
Well, it should have been in the mail with your stuff.
Oh.
It wasn't a package, it's just an envelope. With a card in it.
I got you.
How's the cards?
They're good. I took them out around 1 o'clock.
Okay.
I need to feed them, though.
Well, I fed them this morning.
Oh, I gave them a little bit this afternoon. Not...
There were little bomb rules that act like they haven't ate in ages.
I know, they be grubbing.
I know. They act like they haven't ever ate before.
Oh, I know.
They're bomb rules when it comes to food.
They love some food.
I know. Crazy. Also, while I was at the IT department, this guy said, well, Elizabeth said something about our house being for sale. And he said, really, I know someone that's looking. Where's that? And I was like, in Vance. And he's like, yeah, that's where they're looking. And I said, okay, well, give me your number and I'll send you the Zillow link. And you can share it with Bill. So I sent it to him.
Lord.
He lives in Stone Ridge.
Okay.
I said, oh, in my head, I'm like, yikes. He said, I want to move, but I just don't want to lose my interest rate. I'm like, yeah, don't move right now.
No, hell no. If you have a good interest rate, don't lose it.
He said his interest rate is like 1.2.
Fuck, I wish.
And I said, yeah, don't do it. Oh, cannot wait to get home.
Yeah.
Access testing. ACAP testing wore me out today. Even though I didn't have to do anything for it.
Yeah.
I had to go away from my office though because they were testing in that hallway.
Yeah, that fucking sucks. I hate when they move me out of my room for shit.
It seemed like they had to use my office or anything like that.
It's just because it was like close to the classrooms.
Yeah, they have all the classrooms they use.
Yeah.
So like they have that 6th grade hallway, the elective hallway, and the 8th grade hallway all blocked off. So they had to go let pre-K eat their breakfast before we could start testing. So they didn't even start at 8 o'clock like they were supposed to. Because pre-K doesn't get there till 8 o'clock, basically. What did you do with the chair?
I just put it inside.
Or just like inside the front door?
Yeah.
Okay. I was just making sure. Ooh. It's raining.
Again?
Yup.
Damn. Do they?
Yeah, I just sent you the link. Did you get all your packages stuff?
Yeah, I got it all sent off today.
That's good.
Yep, so just gonna wait for that payout. And then go from there. Vance and then Cottondale. Miller, you're fine. Go lay down. You're okay, buddy. You shall... He gets it all the time. What'd you say?
I said, yeah, I didn't really worry about the big dogs because I knew he'd be okay.
Yeah, they were fine.
So they stink bad.
Yeah, they do.
So that's why I always took care of them.
I need to vacuum this room because Miller's shedding like crazy.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. We are surrounded by pageantry and tradition, and it's clear to see that college football will be at its best today. The anticipation rivals that of Christmas morning, about to start the season when toe meets leather. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Astronauts offense will take the first swing of the game. And there he is. To this team's fans, he is a heroic figure. He is the guy who can lead them to the promised land.
This guy has been in big games, in big moments, and he's delivered for his football team. It never seems like a situation is just too big for him. This obviously is a huge game. I cannot wait to see this guy compete.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down.
Well, they're trying to hand it off to the fullback for a quick hitter, but just nowhere to go. The defensive line, great job getting penetration to set up that play.
And this junior loves to show off that big arm. Looks as if he's going to run it. All kinds of running room. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. Now the crowd responding in the red zone, trying to help this defense. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Put themselves in a bit of a bind, but that last one is 2nd and 14. Goes to the option. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. He's looking downfield to throw. Buys a little extra time. The freshman able to get home with the sack. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. Splits the uprights. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute and put themselves in field goal range driving through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got a man. It's Bell.
I don't think.
He's run out of bounds, but not
I was gonna take my out here in a minute anyway. Then get started on my work that I need to do. So
And now a fresh set of downs for this
it's
offense.
Monday, so my assignments due.
He wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. That's a
Yeah, no, it's okay. I've already got
really get you
an
going
idea
if
of what
they
I'm
have
doing
a
with it, so
first
it's not
down
big
at the
deal.
43. A new set of downs after the completion. It's complete on the right side.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Throws for the tight end. Complete downfield. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Trying to get to it.
All right, love you.
And the physical play
Bye.
there forces the incompletion.
Yeah, Nick, I
on
think these
1st down.
conferences may be fucked up.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger.
Because
dude.
why do I
You
only
can
play
tell
fucking
they put the
2
hit
Big
on
Ten
him,
games?
And that ball came out and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
This time he's got it. Oh, and after the big gain, the ball's loose. And
Yeah,
the
I didn't even
defense
think about that. I
jumps
thought
on
it'd
and
just
they get
automatically
that
do it.
turnover.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. And wings it incomplete. Now 2nd and 10 from their own 1, and they need just a little space if they can find it. Running back searching for a hole. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
And he's not
It's okay. I'm losing to FCS East.
Defense denying him the 1st down. And the Astronauts will call on their
It's the end of the 1st quarter, and it's 3-0.
He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He'll field the punt and take it back. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a
I also tried to
nifty
hurdle
return
somebody,
on
and I
that one.
fumbled it.
1st down here for the offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Makes the catch. It's Smith. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. Unloads it left. Throw toward the end zone. Picked off right at the goal line. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business. They are pinned deep, and this crowd is letting them have it. Looking for a gap. It's made. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the 2nd. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. To the ground. He's got it again. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Line gets set. 1st down. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. A run up the middle is stopped for no gain. Now on second down. They'll run the option. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Well, they handed it off to the fullback, and nice job by the strong safety coming downhill and making a tackle on a big physical ball carrier.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Caught behind the line. It's O'Neal. Still running at the 40. Oh, look out. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. The Astronauts are moving quickly down the field.
And I'm losing. And I'm still losing. It's 10-0.
Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. He'll keep it himself. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on third down. Fires to the right. It's caught.
How are they routing me up? How are they routing me up? This is absurd.
So close.
I recruited only DBs.
They'll run the option. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. They'll give it another shot on second and goal from the 4. On the option. Quarterback on the keeper. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Nice job by the defense there, getting a stop on the quarterback behind the line of scrimmage. We know they've been burned a few times early in this game by the QB run, but they weren't going to let it happen there.
He wants it all. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. And for the second time,
I've only had the ball once, Nick, and I'm down 6-0.
Neil boot one from the right hash.
This is fucking terrible. Never mind, I missed it.
And that is no good. It's still a 3-point game after the miss. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. He's going to take off. Hard running there. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Firing to the right, complete. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. Finally, this
is your offensive line flip-flopping?
They got a 1st and 10. He's going to pass.
Because I'm having that issue where my right tackle is playing left tackle and vice versa.
He took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Caught over the middle. It's Bell.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
He'll take a shot. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. He'll come out throwing on first down. They're bringing heat. He's got it. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal. And guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. They put together an 81-yard drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. They get enough rush, and it pays fights off the sack at the 20. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Pocket starts to fire.
My 5-star D tackle just got a big 6.
And he'll take this one all the way to the house, into the end zone for a touchdown. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick 6.
Man, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
To the air on first down. Fires it incomplete.
Quarterback had everything he wanted there. He knew pre-snap exactly where he was going. Of course he was going to be going towards his primary target. Just can't hook up for the completion.
Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. They'll go to the fullback. They stop him after a short game. Probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with fourth down coming. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And that's where they'll have to down it just inside the 50-yard line. The offense lining up for a first down play. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Going to take a shot at this DB. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Now 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Dances away from the heat. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it's in for a touchdown.
It hasn't taken very long this season to just see how scary this offense is. They wanted to be aggressive coming out to start this season, and you've seen that with the play calling on this drive. It does not take these guys with their speed very long to score. Watch out. This unit has a chance to be special.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Comes out throwing on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's O'Neal. And he's brought down after a huge completion. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. Quarterback moving. Trying to escape and get it himself. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. He's looking to throw it. He's got it and still on his feet. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On 2nd down, looking to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd and long, a check down will be the last resort. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. So now on 4th down, they'll try to salvage a 3 and just get points before halftime. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. It's good. That late half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. From inside the 15, here comes the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Going up top on 1st down. He's going for a big play downfield. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Astronauts will kick it away to start the 2nd half. On the move from inside his 5. He's got great speed. He's got an alley. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
You know, we just went into half, and we drew up all these adjustments and things we got to do differently to take advantage.
Belt to ass has begun.
To start the second half and setting
None belongs to my offense because they have not shown up yet, but the defense is carrying and special teams is carrying.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Hand off to the fullback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got nothing.
Nick, Michigan line up in the fucking power eye half the fucking game.
They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Caught in the backfield, it's Matthews.
Denson, that was a terrible angle. I mean, god-awful fucking angle you just took to get there.
He picks up the first down. He'll ride his man on the option. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. And here comes the offense on second down. Handoff from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. He's looking to pass. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. First down for this offense. The give to the back. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
And you're going to hear this guy's name a lot. They're going to ride the big fella. He's such a stud. They're going to build the offense around him. This is just game 1, but you're going to get a lot of big runs from this game.
Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5.
And I like the quarterback making the decision quickly. I'm going to give it. I'm not going to throw the football off the RPO and just let my back get some positive yards. You're getting 5+ yards. That is a great job by the offense. Continue to stick with it.
Some crossing routes were designed to beat man coverage. That one worked out pretty well in zone. Nice job by the QB and receiver being on the same page, finding a soft spot.
My running back is Peaks.
Before he's knocked down, they mark it at the 10. It'll be second down, and remember, to pick up a first without scoring. He caught it. Good throw and catch. Takes it.
Peaks is my last player from the original rosters.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Ryan's his big tight end. And he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1. First and goal for the offense. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. Going for 6. Snagged in the end zone. Throw on the hands, and it's a touchdown. The kick
Where they
is up
running?
and good, and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. USC answered the bell.
I used her to fucking
from the
screen
Coliseum
pass
today
with my
an
D tackle.
impressive victory. The Trojans knew the challenges awaiting them, and they met them head on. Generally the mark of a really good team. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Now the pitch. Picks up a useful 5 yards out to the 30-yard line. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision.
I love how bad FCS's punter is.
A high kick trying to pin them deep. Makes a move. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The offense set for a first down play. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Fires to the big fella. Thrust that arm out.
Mustard!
And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. And now on second down for this offense. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He's going to run it. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Now setting up shop in the red zone. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Gets out of bounds after the big game.
Oh, you still have Couch Smith?
Hifton is coming out on the goal line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And that one is picked off in the end zone. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Big fullback Scott.
I have Mustard, Nick. Legit, his name is Mustard.
Second down play. Leaves it with the back. Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety. The kickoff team lined up. They'll have to give it back after giving up that safety. On first down, here comes this offense. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Gonna take a shot. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Getting some heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. He's got it, and they convert. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. He's got his man. Put the clamps on that ball and strolled into the end zone for a touchdown. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking to go up top on first down. Trying to set up the screen, and he throws the interception.
My D tackle has 2 pick sixes.
For a touchdown.
I just used for screen passes.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They'll kick it off and send that defense.
I've been rushing with the D tackle, Nick, and every time I throw a screen, I just run out and grab it.
He'll bring it back from inside his, and he pumps it up inside the 20. Recovered by the kicking team.
And they fumbled on the kick return, and we take it back for another touchdown.
Scored with it. Took the fumble all the way back for a touchdown. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They're just about to kick it off after that scoop and score 6. On the run from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Finds the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. And the Astronauts will bring the punt team onto the field. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Offense set on first down. Complete to start this drive. On the move at the 30. No one's going to get him. Touchdown. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's made. Right down the gut of the field. He's at the 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Astronauts!
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
Here he comes from inside his own 5.
Tucker.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time.
I gotta get back into it,
that
Nick.
last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays in the
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The handoff, keep working on that clock.
Is it like maxed out?
Maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
I think they called that knowing they weren't going to hit a home run. So why would you call it then? Well, you call it so 3rd down becomes an easier down. It's not 3rd and long where I have to pass the football. Now all options on the table.
And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of 3rd and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You can throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off and they pick it up.
And you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the first down.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd down, going up top. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. They're about to step in for the 2nd time on this drive. Looking to take a shot. He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. On second down, they'll take to the air. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film that people aren't right. So hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
The Astronauts will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Makes the catch around the 50. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Now this offense is back on the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Lofts one high indeed. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Open space at the 25. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game.
You could tell he saw that grass open up, and he was not handing that football off. He was taking it himself. His eyes got enormous. Shoot up the big play. Nice big chunk play for this offense.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left.
Big play in the passing game there, and I like the receiver gearing down in the zone. Did a nice job finding the soft spot on defense between the defenders, giving the quarterback an easy target to throw to compete.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And they're going to put another one into the
13 seconds. It's absolute belt to ass.
On the scoreboard.
We were losing this game 6-0.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll throw it on first down. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to...
It's okay, I dropped in the rankings, apparently. Boise State has a running back up for the Heisman. What the fuck? Not again. Alabama's a 94. Yeah.
Welcome, everyone, to what is going to be a wet and sloppy affair. The skies are wide open, and we are certainly in for some challenges to ball security today as we get ready for this showdown. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the returner will be brought down. So UCFs will have some work to do after that short return.
You're good. I might get on and do my master's work here in a minute.
Man who epitomizes the phrase,
the
tight end's always open, David.
And yes, he is, Reese. And it's so cool. The tight end position now has evolved so much. You can move him all over the field, and you can really highlight a guy of his ability.
Too big for safeties to cover and too fast for linebackers to cover. This is a weapon they've got to take advantage of.
The Knights racing to the line in the hurry-up. Well, the Big Ten has expanded with this massive continent-wide geographical footprint. The Big 12 has been really shrewd in positioning and maneuvering for survival, and they look for opportunities to win on the field like they'll have today.
Yeah, and the Big Ten's kind of taking what the Big Ten wants and expanding and not really worried about anybody else. So if I'm the Big 12, I'm like, yeah, you ain't worried about me, but you're going to worry.
Open runway ahead. He's at the 40.
That was an easy tackle we just fucking missed. What the fuck, game?
And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, UCF!
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all.
Yes, I have to because they know what I'm saying.
The returner will field it and bring it back. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. And there's no doubt, guys, we will be focused on these 2 star playmakers on the outside.
I'm curious to see how much man coverage we're going to see today. I don't know if either of these defenses is confident enough to go mano-a-mano with these 2 dudes on the field. They're 2 of the best in the nation.
These cornerbacks aren't looking for man-to-man coverage. I can promise you that. They'd be like, give me some help over here. But we're going to see some split screens, and we're going to see who had more catches, who had more yards. We're definitely going to be breaking that down this game.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. And a really nice run and pickup there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. 2nd down coming up. Quick completion to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. The defense was asking for that penalty immediately, and they got it. Offensive pass interference waves off the first down. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. On a little time, lets it go. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. And they finally hold it down, but not before the good catch and run. They picked up a couple of first downs to start this drive, and now 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking to move it through the air. Finds his man, it's Bell. Showing off those sweet feet as he gets it to the 45. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Young. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Finds his big tight end. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. Now on 1st and goal as they try to answer that opener with a touchdown of their own. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
Somebody.
2nd and goal for the offense. Tries again to get it in.
And with the stuff there, Jesse.
I usually just let it auto-generate the first thing that comes up.
You got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. Lining up to add another. Bangs it through for an extra point. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the returner will be brought down. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out. You need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer. You've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
He's going to pass on second down. He'll try to do it himself. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. The Knights headed quickly to the line. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Caught, close to the marker, it's Stokes. And he's down at the 41, that's a first down. The Knights are on the move.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages, it tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
Quickly out to the tight end. He's tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. The Knights have it with a 1st and 10.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's blocking run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that type of thing.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They'd just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens next.
Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time, able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. The Knights have moved it inside the 20. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, what a cut! They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he'll pick up a few yards before he's dragged down, and that'll be the end of the 1st quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. The option look. And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield. You can't hear yourself think on 3rd and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And here in the 2nd quarter, missed field goal leaves us tied, guys. Trying to find his man on 1st down. He makes the connection. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And they are looking for a ball play that'll work, now facing 2nd and long from the 19. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. Here on 3rd down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick completion on the out. The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. He wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. At midfield, he's got room. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
They've got it inside the 30 at the 28, first down. He's going to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Bell. A real mark of experience from this junior. He knew a hit was coming, and he kept those eyes downfield. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's got the tight end. And they'll bring him down before he picks up the first down. They have had the ball for a week and a half. Play number 10 coming up. Fires on the move. And into the end zone for a touchdown.
And this offense gets another passing touchdown. I tell you what, week 1 this connection worked. Week 2 this connection working again. Tell you what, if I'm a defense, I'm going to start focusing in on that guy because they want to find him and make big plays.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
Spin move. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. He's looking to throw it. They're working that left side. And he goes out of coming up with positive yardage there. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. Shoots it to the left. Got his man. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Keeps it himself and gets the first. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. And now a chance to pull even as we get late here in the first half. Moves around to clear up the vision. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. On second down, wants to throw it. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Knights.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And he's going to try to return this one. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. He'll start this drive firing. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. On second and 10, he full wide out set, trips right. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wide out. Finds a man on the right. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. They'll throw it on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. And that pass is intercepted. Bringing it back. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Looking to move it through the air. With the catch, it's Richardson. Quick timeout call by the offense after that. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. The Knights will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
And the defense drags him down. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Using the quick game. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. On 4th down, they'll run it looking for the first. They stop him short of the marker. Offense in an empty set. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. He fires one deep over the middle. Snatches it on the right. Snags it with the sticky fingers and strolls in with the sweet feet for the touchdown.
And how about the bomb? The long field all the way across the field. Big time play, big time throw. Receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UCF again. What do you think about that? And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. The back goes in motion. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Got his man quickly. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. A 3rd and long coming up here. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Knights decide to punt it away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Coverage was all over him before he had a chance to breathe, and they knock him down deep in his own territory. Offense getting set for 1st down. Fires to the tight end.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Got the quick pass. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Let's see what he can do with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Gonna run it. It's Gage. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. The Knights will hustle to the line.
This offense all game long has been running really well, and I'm really impressed by how well they've recruited at the running back position. They've got some dynamic...
Oh, look out on the right. The 10. Touchdown, UCF! And that one will put them up here in the second half.
And that's 3 touchdowns in 2 games. Just continuing to find the end zone, continuing to make plays. This guy is on pace for a great season. He's putting the college football world on notice.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This offense is feeling itself right now, and momentum's coming along with them. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop it. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially in the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Takes the easy completion. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Kick the field goal from here. It's a 51-yarder. Get a few on 3rd down, and life is much better. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Finds his tight end.
It's not a great feeling on defense, too. When you're blitzing, you're expecting to get a sack. You're expecting to get a hit on the quarterback. If the offensive line and running backs pick it up, because now you have one less guy in the back end trying to cover all these receivers and tight ends, and you know you're in trouble.
And this option attack can lull you to sleep sometimes. I mean, just so many things they can do off of it, and you just got to play responsibility, and you got to get them on the ground and make tackles. And that was a good job limiting the damage on that play. A nice tackle.
I just love the play call. You're getting a fast player out of the open field, and it's enough to get you a first down.
Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. They'll go to the ground. They get him after he picked up 5 and got him inside the red zone down to the 16. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Here's the give off the left side. Made a little something out of that run. He picked up a couple down to the 14. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Bought a little time, lets it go. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
And after that incompletion at this juncture of the game, field goal here would be nice on 4th down, obviously, but do you trust your defense to keep getting stops? If you don't, then you've got to go for it here on 4th and short.
It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. 1st down here for the offense. RPO complete to open the drive.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Dragged down at the 26 after a pickup of 5. The Knights want to move quickly. They'll ride the hot hand. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. We've reached the 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball and preserve time for their offense.
I think if you're offense here, the game boils down to this one play on 3rd down with the lead late. If you get the 1st down, that's ball game. There's not enough time left for the defense to get it back and go march down the field. So let's dial up our best play offensively. Let's make sure our best players are touching the football here.
And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. The Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for space. It's Gage. Discards a man. And he won't quite get there. But boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the 1st. An array of possibilities here. Coming up on 2nd down as they try to hold this lead. They'll give it to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Knights send out the punt unit. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. Feeling some heat. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. On second down, he'll fire. He's going up top here late in the game. And it's caught inside the 25. Snatched it right out of the air and waltzed his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. They'll try to pin them back with this kickoff and then have the defense put the finishing touches on a win. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Going up top on first down. They're trying to get to it. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. He's taking a deep shot. Falls incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has...
Alright, let's get this fucking homework done.